very slim advantage for much of the third quarter. It was either a 1 or 2 possession lead primarily, but once again, Los Angeles finishing the frame with a flurry.
Markieff Morris back to Matthews. Now the trailer is Harold. He'll kick it right side. Caruso wide open looking at 3. Bingo. Again, end of quarter issues for the Timberwolves. It's 9-0 Lakers right now. They lead by 5.
It was unfortunately a theme tonight and a big reason why LA held on for this victory. They were able to close each quarter strong, and the third was no exception. Right there, the Alex Caruso triple made it a 9-0 LA run, and the Wolves able to halt the bleeding temporarily with a quick Jordan McLaughlin triple. So in total, a 9-3 run to close the frame. LA led by 2 entering the fourth, 86-84. But after hitting that triple late in the third to keep the Wolves within striking distance, Jordan McLaughlin continuing to feel it from deep in that fourth.
Here's Jordan McLaughlin. He has straight away on the 3, and he hits. J-Mac knocks down his third 3 of the game. He's got 13 points. Jordan McLaughlin stepping up large, and the Wolves are within 3, 92-89.
Yeah, some great minutes from J-Mac this evening. Obviously, with Ricky Rubio elevated into the starting lineup for the next month and change, that's going to mean more minutes for J-Mac as that backup point guard. He had 20 in this one tonight. He had, 20 minutes, 13 points, 4 assists. He was 5 of 12 from the field, and as you heard Alan say, a trio of triples in this one, none larger than that one right there in the fourth quarter that got Minnesota to within 3. That was the good news. Unfortunately, the bad news, LA responded with an 11-0 burst.
We'll feed it off to Wes Matthews. Will stop, pop, straight away 3, and another timeout for Ryan Saunders. Lakers pulling away here. Now up by 14 with 6:42 left to go in the fourth quarter. 11-0 is the Laker run.
Yeah, 14 was the largest lead of the night for the Lakers, and it looked at times like they were threatening to really run away with this one once again and turn it into a lopsided result. But Anthony Edwards and the Wolves, they had other ideas. This was the stretch of the fourth quarter where he absolutely caught fire and at times was Minnesota's sole provider of offense.
Malik with a right-handed dribble, turning the corner, in the lane, up on KCP. The shot rolls off, rebound tapped out. Ricky's got it, back to his left. Edwards moves to his left, fires on the 3, and hits it again. His 5th 3 of the game. Wolves on an 11-2 run to climb to within 5. Anthony Edwards, if you need him.
Yeah, he certainly was needed in that fourth quarter. He led the Wolves with 10 points in the frame, 3 of 5 from deep, including that one right there to get Minnesota back to within 5. And those 10 points, seemingly, they all felt like they came in a rather concentrated stretch for Minnesota. As the game was teetering on the brink, he and the Wolves responded and got back into contention. They got a stop on the very next possession, and once again, the ball was in the hands of Ant Edwards trying to cut into that deficit even further.
Edwards with it up top, off the Rubio screen, splits 2 defenders, attacks down the lane, over LeBron. The layup is good, but they're going to wave it off. An offensive foul against Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, bang play. LeBron James emerging from that restricted circle, definitely getting his feet planted outside the circle. You could make the argument, like Alan Horton did, that Ant was already airborne. He was on his way up as LeBron was finishing getting set and kind of getting set underneath Ant. You got to check the replay out. It was a really quick call, bang call, and of course, a lot of times LeBron James is going to get the benefit of the doubt on those type of calls, especially when it's a rookie on the other end. And that's just the way it goes sometimes. It could have been potentially a deficit cut to 3 or even 2 with a free throw if the call had gone the other way. But alas, it did not. And that was the last time Minnesota got within that close. They were within 5. They suffered the turnover on the offensive foul. LA quickly responds with 7 straight points, and that was that. They get the 112-104 victory. But again, Anthony Edwards, you cannot understate the game that he had. He led the Wolves with 28 points, 7 rebounds, 5 dimes, a pair of blocks, and as we said, just looked in control, especially in some of the game's most important moments. He had that 3 to get Minnesota back to within 5. We should add that 3 is our Mayo Clinic play of the game for the evening. Mayo Clinic uncovers answers through exploration, teamwork, and innovation, answers that can define a path forward. So if you're looking for answers, you know where to go. Visit mayoclinic.org/answers to learn more. And again, just wrapping up on Ant's night, he may have had better games so far in his young and very promising rookie season with the Wolves, but maybe this one the most important performance when you consider, again, the time and score situation of this one, and when he stepped up to make some of these plays. He has kind of gained more of a playmaking role ever since D'Angelo Russell suffered that injury and has not been out there as Minnesota's primary playmaker. And also, you can't discount the fact that some of these battles were Ant Edwards and LeBron James going toe-to-toe at times. And you could see that Ant was having fun out there. He was smiling, nodding his head confidently for stretches, and it was really fun to watch. It was fun to watch him kind of continue to flourish despite, of course, taking on the defending champs. So it comes in a loss, but certainly lots to be gained for Ant and his teammates in their effort here tonight. 112-104 is the final. They could not overcome the 30-point, 13 rebounds, 7 assist performance from LeBron James. Dennis Schroeder right behind him with 24 on 9 of 15 shooting. And again, Minnesota comes up short. Let's take a listen to what head coach Ryan Saunders had to say reacting to tonight's setback.
Coach, in the fourth quarter there, the Lakers stretched their lead, and then you guys came back. You cut it to 5 with 3 minutes to go. But just how difficult is it, and was it, to hold off the Lakers a second time down the stretch?
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason that team's a championship team, and you got to do nearly everything right to come out with a victory against them. We knew they were going to have some runs. We were going to have to weather storms. We just didn't. The storm was a little bit too long in that fourth quarter for us to come back from, and then ran out of gas a little bit there.